Hello everyone, welcome to Golden Heart Tarot. My name is Renn. I hope you all are safe and happy. Today we are asking, how do men view you? As usual, we have 3 groups. Group 1 is Bestow Curse. Group 2 are the Daggers. And group 3 is Minor Illusion. We'll do one big shuffle at the beginning, but if you want to jump to general messages or your chosen group, those timestamps will be in the description box. I'll see you there. I hope you all are doing all right. This is kind of our chit chat session. Since I've been including them, I might as well just make it a thing now. I am doing really well. I went to the farmer's market this morning, and then I went on a hike, and I saw a bald eagle, which was really cool. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. And I also saw a walking stick, which is really cool. I'll insert a video of him. I actually got video of that one. He kept trying to climb on me. He thought I was his mom. That happens to me more than I'd like to admit. Yeah, he was really cute. And then, let's see. When I was on the trail, I was actually kind of worried about snakes. We have copperheads and poisonous snakes here, and with all the leaves on the trail, I was actually kind of nervous about it. October is kind of a prime time for snake bites around here, so my hike was not as relaxing as I would have wanted it to be, but luckily I did not meet one of those while I was out, so that's a good thing. After my hike, I went to Goodwill and I dropped off some clothes, and then I went to the grocery store and got my groceries for the week, and then I came back here. So yeah, did a lot today so far. I'm running a little bit behind on my videos, but you know, girl's got to take care of herself too. So I have been taking more salt baths to try to cleanse my energy out. I don't know, I feel the need to protect my energy a little bit more recently. You know, that little voice that runs inside of your head has been a little more active recently. Like, I've been getting downloads for songs, like just out of the blue, or I will get, and it's like songs that I haven't heard of in like a really long time, or it'll just tell me to choose something, you know, like let's say I'm watching a pick a card, and in my head it'll say 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, you know, even though I'm drawn to group 3 or something, you know, and so I choose group 1 because it's been in my head and it tends to resonate. So it's like things like that has been happening quite a bit more often the past couple of weeks, which is pretty cool. I also felt earlier this week, I felt the impression of someone holding my hand, my left hand. It started with like a tickle on my pinky, and then I felt the pressure of it, and it's like I knew exactly what was happening when it happened. Like I knew someone was holding my hand. There was no question about it, you know, and it didn't freak me out or anything. That's usually how those things work. Like I don't freak out when something like that happens. And that's how I know it's like something real. But yeah, it was actually kind of nice. It was very comforting actually, and I appreciate it. So if one of you out there sent that to me, I greatly appreciate that, and I did get your message, so thank you. Alright, I think I'm getting this stuff set up okay. I've got a lot of decks out here. Do I need any more? Nah, I think we're gonna stick with this. I think this is good. So let's go ahead and do our energy cleanse and shuffle. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and my ancestral army, thank you for your protection and guidance. Please give us a clear and accurate reading. Allow the divine to shine through in positivity and clear the space of all negative energy. Do not allow my current life experiences to cloud this reading in any way. Send protective and healing energy to those watching this reading. In genuine service to the collective, Amen. All right, this is our general reading. We have By the Book, Oracle card number 11. We have Animal Friendship. That card keeps wanting to come out. We have Family, Trust. We had a second card. These were stuck together, so I took them both. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have Justice in reverse. The Five of Pentacles, Love Letter, and Tease. All right, general message here. There's definitely a feeling of, as long as you stay in line and do what's expected of you, that will keep the peace and keep a peaceful family life. Everyone will be happy and everything will be just fine. You know, do what's expected of you and don't step out of line. And this is very strong. Like it's like law. You do what's fair for everyone and then everything will be okay. The problem is that with the Ten of Swords, I'm getting a feeling of I'm getting the vision of a bug being pinned to a display, you know? Like there's a feeling of this conformity that just feels not right. Like you feel stuck. Stuck in something that doesn't feel fair to you. That makes you feel isolated, in fact. And you've put a lot of trust into the system, but it doesn't seem to ring true to you anymore. And maybe it hasn't ever. You just never realized it. It's just something doesn't feel right anymore. But you know that if you were to step outside of this expectation on you, outside of this belief system, it will cause a lot of issues. People will be upset, the lines will be broken, you might end up actually isolated from your family, people won't be able to trust you, like it'll cause a lot of pain. People will feel betrayed. People may even seek revenge. Like you'll lose a lot of friends or family members, people that love you. The thing is, it's not enough just to rebel against a system. You don't want to rebel and then find others that feel the same way as you do so that you can conform and be exactly what you rebelled against in the first place, just flying under a different flag, right? The point is to find common ground so that you can appreciate each other's differences, to ask each other, what do you want? What do you want your life to look like? What inspires you? What makes you happy? And use all of those differences and all of those new ideas to inspire each other to be our best selves. The point is not to conform to what each other wants. It's to honor and respect each other's differences. It's being able to come together with someone and be like, here is what I want for my life. And they'll say, this is what I want with my life. And trust that you can find common ground in order to work together without hindering each other, without stifling each other's growth. So you can continue to be individuals. Because that's what it's all about. Some people may not see it that way. And that's perfectly valid as well. You know, that is what they want for their life and what makes them happy. But just because you respect that and honor that and their choices doesn't mean that you have to take those choices as your own, or if they're closed off to valuing your own choices, you don't have to keep them in your life. or allow them to have an effect on your own journey. You can respect them enough to listen to their side and agree to disagree. It's not taking on other people's responsibilities, other people's decisions, and what is true for them, because it's not necessarily what's true for you. It's not your responsibility to make them happy or to prove your worth to them or to walk in a straight line when you feel like zigzagging. Will you get left out in the cold by some people? Absolutely. But is it really being left out in the cold, or do you see the new possibilities growing out there for you? It depends on how you look at it. I'm not telling anyone what to do or what to think here. It is completely up to you, and you need to trust in yourself more than anything. But I would encourage you to ask yourself what makes you happy and what you want your life to look like. To ask yourself what you believe in and come to some conclusions about how you can make that happen for yourself. Do what feels right for you, no matter what it is. I think you may have been tickling the surface of this idea for a while now, going over in your head how you could make this work in the easiest way possible without causing too many issues, to stand in your own truth and regain your independence and take the swords out of your back. It may help to write some of these things out. Write down the things that inspire you, that bring you joy, no matter how big or small they are. Write down the things that make you happy. Write down the things that you're grateful for, the people that you're grateful for, and how you can still honor and respect them while honoring and respecting yourself. So that is our general message. I hope it resonated with some of you, and I will see you at your groups. Hello, Group 1. If you chose Bestow Curse, this will be your reading. In the description box, I've listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. We're going to see how men view you. Let's get some oracle cards laid out, and then we'll go into your tarot. Oracle card number 21, Clean It Up. Mirror Image. Detect Good and Evil. It was in the reverse. Sacred. Power. And Joy in the reverse. We also have Coyote, the Crown, Hippopotamus, and Cougar. Let me check out your Bestow Curse card. Also these two. Mirror Image and Detect Good and Evil. Or Evil and Good, actually. I'm getting that men have a distorted view of you. On the spell Bestow Curse, a cursed target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you, while your attacks do extra damage. I think you inspire envy or anger. I don't know what that's about exactly. But whatever they try to do does not affect you, although your actions or inaction affects them a lot. I'm getting control and narcissism off of this card. Envy, competition, anger. But I'm also getting the opposite. You clear things up, like where they were cursed and you dispelled it. You dispel the hate and the envy and the anger Men see you as having a lot of abilities. Like, you're good at a lot of things, and you're always busy. You're always doing something. You also have different versions of yourself. You have a duplicitous nature to you. And they kind of want to know which one is real, but the thing is that they're all real. You know? They try to fit you in a box, and it's like the harder they try to fit you in that box, the more your arms and legs stick out. You know? Like, yeah, you're too big for their box. Take that however you want. Man, it's like they try to understand you, and they just don't have, they're not at that reading level yet. You know, you're AP classes and they're still in 3rd grade. And they can't understand you. There's 2 sides to you, angel and a devil. I think they view you as not being able to tell the difference between someone that's good for you and someone that's not good for you. But since this card came out, it's like you have the ability to do so, but it's almost like you choose not to use it. With the clean it up card here, I'm into you focusing on getting rid of things that are burdening you. I'm getting the song Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair. I will link it in the description box. It's kind of a funny song. Yeah, you can look it up if you want to. But it's like you're cleaning things up. This could be cleaning up your physical space and also your energetic space. With the clean it up card, with this card and with the joy card in reverse, men view you as spending a lot of time taking care of other people and not necessarily yourself. And you're very giving to others. I think they see you as coming to the realization that you don't need to be needed to be loved, and that you are lovable just the way you are. Because they see you as trying to make others happy and not making yourself happy. Like giving to a point where you sacrifice yourself. These are men that have known you before, but it seems that you are starting to come out of that. You're starting to stand in your power. You have a kind of nobility about you. Like in your tarot, I'll be surprised if we don't have some queens or the empress. I haven't looked at them yet. Men view you as standing in your power. Like you have a lot of strength and you relish in people's differences, relish in what makes you different from others. But you don't see this as a weakness, you see this as a strength. And they see that too. Yeah, they see you as having a very strong feminine presence. Someone that is not meant to be messed with. They see you as being very protective. But you have this duplicity about you. You're also a jokester. You also like to have fun. You have a childlike quality to you. And on the other side, you have this wisdom, intelligence. You have kind of this hard side to you as well. The type that's dependable and decisive, that has a lot of courage and patience and dominion. They find you to be very clever and very intelligent. They feel like you mess with them, but you're so honest that they question it. They don't know what to believe. I think you are very honest. You're able to navigate your emotions. They see you as a leader. You are aware and you do observe quite a bit. You're an enigma, group 1. Men view you as an enigma. Like you have you're like the total package when it comes to personality in here. but they also see that you are very sensual and fertile. So you're an all-rounder, like you can do it all. They view you as someone that's very sensual. It can be part of where this envy comes from, or this feeling like they need to compete. I mean, this energy is hard to compete with. You know, you could make men feel not good enough for you, but that is their problem, not yours. Do not dim yourself down in order to please a man. You have a very mature energy about you. This is like an old soul type of energy. So let's get into your tarot and see what we get. We have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Wands reverse, the Empress, see, told you she was in here somewhere, the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Hangman, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, the Page of Cups, interesting, and 3 of Cups. So group 1, men view you as someone that will quickly move away from relationships that do not serve you. Like if they do not want to build with you, you're like, okay, and you go and you build for yourself. Like you will move forward. But the thing is that from what I'm seeing with the 8 of Wands is you try to make things work. You really do. They could also view you as having tried to make something work and it ended up not working out. And so you let it go and decided to give to yourself instead. Yeah, you let go of it. They could view you as someone that is just over relationships in general at the moment. They see you as being very busy working on yourself. You could be focused on your work at the moment or starting new things. They do see you as very beautiful, very sensual, very attractive, very alluring. They do see this nurturing quality about you. You do have this sense of nobility about you. It's kind of this calm strength that you carry. It's how you carry yourself, your quiet confidence. You take up space, like you take ownership of things. It's kind of like you have one conversation with a guy and then all of a sudden he's in a relationship with you. You know, because you said so. It's kind of like that. I mean, he's like, how did this happen? And you're like, because you're mine, of course. How dare you question it? You get what you want, group 1. They see you moving away from things that do not serve you. And you're making changes, you're transitioning out of whatever disappointment this was into manifesting new things for yourself. Very self-focused. And men view you as being someone that is very sexy. You have a lot of courage, you're very independent. You're also open to new opportunities. It's kind of like you are coming up with new ideas on the things that you want in your life and all the choices that you have laid out for you, all the possibilities. You see the Queen of Wands is looking at the 7 Cups over here. You're moving into things that are emotionally fulfilling for you. You're finding your passion again. All these new ideas are opening up. You could be going out with friends, collaborating with new people, maybe dating other people. Men view you as having a lot of options. They view you as someone that's very fun-loving, someone they would love to collaborate with, someone that they would love to be a friend with, someone they would love to celebrate with. And where you're still friendly and you still care about people, you are much less focused on what others want and more focused on what you want in your life. Make it think that you're too good for whatever they could offer you. They may fear rejection from you. Like they feel like their offers won't be good enough for you. You'll reject them. Yeah, some offers are too slow coming in, and some offers are just, they're really sweet, but they have no substance to them. And they feel like you'll reject it. They view you as someone that would reject an offer if it was given to you. How do they view you? They like your makeup. I'm getting they could like you without your makeup, too. They find you very beautiful. Style. Yeah, they do like your style. You could have kind of a unique style. This could be in clothing and also just the things that you like, the things that you're interested in. It's kind of your whole vibe. Your walk. I hate to see you go, but I'd love to see you walk away. That kind of thing. Yeah, they do like your walk. They like your confidence. In community, they could view you as a figure in the community. You could have a specific community that's around you. There's some sort of community that they associate you with. You could be a healer. They could view you as someone that heals them. They could also view you as naive. But I think they find you're not as naive as they thought you were. It's like you use your duplicitous nature as a protection. Kind of to see how people react to you before you show them different parts of yourself. I think you do this so that you can read people. And it allows you the ability to know who you can trust and who you can't. And so if they see you as naive, it's because you've shown them this side of you to see how they react to it. Maybe to see if they'll take advantage of you. But when they find out, you're actually not naive. So they could feel manipulated by this, but the only ones that feel manipulated by it are the ones that try to manipulate you, right? And honestly, if they took the time to try to get to know you first, they would find that there'd be no need for that because you're a very honest person. I mean, if they come to you honestly. I mean, overall, they view you as being very strong in your own abilities, very confident, very independent, and not taking any BS. Like, you're cleaning up your life. You're done with whatever this past stuff was. Like, you're on to bigger and better things. You know, it didn't end up the way you wanted it to. And it might have taken you down for a little bit. But in the end, you always have your own back. And you will always get what you want in one way or another. So group 1, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, group 2, if you chose the daggers, this will be a reading. In the description box, I've listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. So we're seeing how men view you. Let's look at your oracle cards first, and then we'll go into tarot. We have oracle card number 51, Milk and Honey. We have Create or Destroy Water. We have this disc. Love, Rebirth, Deal in reverse. We have the equal sign, Truth, Tiger, and the number 9. All right, I'm going to take a look at your dagger card and also these two and see what I get. Men view you as multi-talented, and you could be equally good at all of them. Those talents are distinct from one another. You could change a lot, and quickly as well. You may have changed quite a bit. Physically, emotionally. There could be distinct phases that you've gone through. Men view you as someone that pours their everything into what they want. Like, you don't half-ass things. You go all in or you don't go at all. And the thing is, you can do this because you're so stable. Men view you as someone that is very stable. So you're able to take a lot of big chances on things. Because nothing is going to end your stability. Men view you as someone that can create or destroy emotion. So you can have a lot of emotions for someone, or you can be cold as ice. You can detach from others. So men view you as someone that is very giving in some situations or with some people, and very cold and icy and detached with others. Like, you're not always giving and you're not always cold and detached. Men view you as their equal. And in someone that respects the truth. Someone that tells the truth and also expects it in return. The milk and honey card is like the sun card in the tarot. It's abundance and positivity. It's success and fun, enjoyment. Men view you as someone that's very authentic, open and receptive to whatever the universe brings you, to whatever opportunity comes along. They see you as someone that's very loving. They see you as someone that's very sweet, someone that's grateful for the things that they have and for the relationships they have in their life. They view you as someone that's very fortunate. Men view you as someone that's breaking away from your past. You're going through a rebirth, something that's going to be much more beneficial to you, something that's going to be much more authentic to you, something that's going to be much more fulfilling for you. They view you as someone that's coming to the end of a difficult cycle, and someone that's moving into your maturity, your personal strength, accepting and showing more parts of you, things that you may have tried to hide in the past. There's a lot about authenticity here. So let's get into your tarot and see what we get. All right, group 2, let's see what we got. We have the 5 of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed, 4 of Wands, the Moon reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. So how do men view you? In my head, I keep hearing, where's the love? Where's the love? Men view you as someone that is holding back. They view you as someone that is like done. Done with it. Like, you are someone that is sexy and sensual and caring and emotional, but you are holding back. Like, you're like, nope. It's like you have this in you, but you're not happy what's been offered to you. So you are taking all of your love away from others. They see you as someone that's like moving on. Like, you don't care what the offer is, you're just leaving. Like, it's too late is almost how they're viewing you. Like, this is the energy of someone that is done playing. Like, you're taking your toys and you're going home and you're going to tell your mom on them. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. But much more serious than that. Because it's actually reached a point where you just don't care anymore. It's like you don't care what they do or who they do it with, or whatever they want to do is fine, and you hope they have a great time doing it, but you just don't care anymore. They view you as someone that's had some clarity about a situation, and you are not happy with what you found. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back, right? It was the last straw. And you were like, that's it. I'm done. I give up. And like you're taking whatever you have left, which, may not feel like a lot. I think you pretty much got drug around and beat up pretty good. But you're taking whatever it is that you have left and you're choosing to move somewhere else into something that will actually be fulfilling, whatever it might be. They view you as someone that's like, I see what's in front of me right now and it ain't it. So I've given everything I can to the situation and now there's nothing left for me to do here. And there's no reason to stay or to hold on to anything because there's nothing here to hold on to. Yeah, it's definitely an energy of giving up on something, like walking away from happiness. It's a like, fuck it energy, No more games. You probably went on a blocking spree. You probably deleted a lot of your social media off of your phone. Like, you don't check any of that anymore. Like, you probably cut off a lot of people, dropped out of a lot of situations. Like, they view you as someone that's very focused on their money and someone that's going to be very successful in it. But as far as giving to others or to be emotionally invested in anyone, no. No. Like, if it doesn't bring you the things that you want, you won't even entertain it right now. They view you as someone they could have everything with, Like, they see your value, definitely. I don't know if they realize exactly how far they pushed you. Like, men feel your loss when you aren't around. Like, when you pulled back, they had a clarity moment. They realized that what they were offering was not even close to what you deserve. They realized very quickly exactly how much you're worth. But because of their neglect, because of their games and their manipulation, they pushed you to a point where you aren't even mad anymore. Like, you just don't care. The only way you feel connected with them anymore is that you have unconditional love for them as a human being, because you feel connected to everyone and everything in the universe. Like, on a spiritual level, you are still connected, right? But on a 3D physical level, you do not care anymore. You hope they have a beautiful life and you hope that they find someone that will bring them all the things that they want. But as far as you're concerned, they need to consider you dead for all you care. Because you're done with it. It's like they view you as drawing a line in the sand as a boundary. And they're like, oh, that's really cute. She's got a stick and she drew a line. I'm just going to step over it. The thing is that if they were to actually view it from your point of view, they would realize that it's the Grand Canyon. Like, your boundary is pushed so far away, so far out from you, that it's closer to them than it is to you now. And you just don't care. You just want to be left alone. And you're done with it. That's the energy that I'm getting from these cards. Someone realized too late how much they were losing. And now you are focusing 100% on yourself. And you do not care what anyone else wants or needs. You only invest in those things that will give back to you. And you're not even mad about it. That's the problem. As long as you're still angry about something, at least that's a reaction. But now you aren't reacting to anything. You're just like, I've been through enough, I think, and now I just want to be left alone. That is the energy that I'm getting. They view you as someone that's moved away to find happiness elsewhere. But really you're like, it doesn't matter what I find because anything's better than this. Men do view you as being very beautiful. They think of you, they view you as someone they would like to be intimate with. They do like your aesthetic. It's like you're not showing them much of anything right now, and that's even, but like they know that it's there. You know, they're viewing you as someone that has all these goodies and you're not sharing them. And there's a lot of frustration around that. They're remembering all the things that you gave them and how much you gave to them. And they're very sentimental about it, but they're not viewing, they're just viewing that you are holding back from them, not what they did to cause it. And it definitely doesn't get to this point without someone putting everything they had into a situation and not getting anything back from it. I mean, you're at a stage in your grieving process where you just don't care what happens now. Like, you're focused on controlling the things you can control, and that is yourself. And you're not worried about anybody else. We also have drama and divine timing. Yeah, that's that flippant energy I got before. Like, seeing you as being dramatic. Like, they're not seeing the reality of the situation. Like, I feel that you are not kidding. Like, I feel that energy a lot. Like, you have no fire or emotion to spare at the moment. You have only enough for yourself. You're tapped out. So it's not being dramatic. It's just being honest. It's not a game either. Like, this is really where it's at. Men do view you as someone that was brought into their life for a reason, in kind of a right person, wrong time kind of way. They do view you as someone that's meant to be in their life, and that maybe still will. Like, they have hope that you'll be able to come back together when the timing is right. But from you, I'm getting like, you're just like, whatever. What's the next? I don't care what's next. Like, I'm done. You know, it's very despondent. Group 2. And this is just an energy snapshot. So this energy can change at any time. And you will find that your passion and your emotion will come back over time. The more that you just focus on yourself and stop giving to anyone else. Like, you can only give what you can spare. And right now you don't have anything to spare for anyone else. And that's where you are, and that is perfectly fine. You know, if you feel like you can give to people that deserve it, then by all means do what you're going to do. I mean, do you, okay? You know what's best for you. And I think you do know what's best for you, because I see you pulled your energy completely back to yourself. After a very difficult situation, I think. I'm sending you love, and I wish you healing and support. Please take care of yourself and do what you need to do, and don't feel bad about it, okay? We all have our own processes for these things, so go easy on yourself and buy yourself some sexy underwear and a lot of chocolate and ice cream, and do things that will make you happy. All right, group 2. All right. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose minor illusion, this will be your reading. In the description box, I have listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. So we're going to see how men view you. Let's get your oracle cards laid out, and then we'll get to your tarot. We have oracle card number 44, Thinker. We have Sun. We have, what are we going to call this? I don't know. Portal. We'll call it portal. How about that? We have wisdom, instinct, strength. Oh, and there's another one underneath there. And mystery. Okay. We have May, protect, kiss, and snuggle. A lot of those came out in the last video. Men view you as someone that is very intelligent. Let me take a look at your cards here and see what I get. Their first impression of you is that you're kind of just like everyone else, and then they find out you're actually a treasure chest. Yeah. You're a hidden gem. Group 3. But it doesn't take much to see it. Like, it's a minor illusion. Like, if they were to pay attention at all, they would be able to tell. You could have a nice voice. Or a distinct voice. Men view you as someone that has gone through a lot and come out stronger on the other side of it. Men view you as someone that is very deep. You could be really good with languages or with words. You could be a wordsmith, a writer. You could know how to problem solve, like make sense of things. Like, you know what to say to get people to open up. So it could be a psychologist, something like that, therapist. Yeah, you are very smart. They see you as someone that is complex, mysterious. They don't know quite what to make of you. You could have a lone wolf type vibe to you. You could be very good at dodging commitment or obligation. I'm getting that you are highly intuitive. But instinct is very, very prominent. Like strong instincts. It could be very intimidating. And the eyes are definitely sticking out. We got all these eyes. We got an owl, a wolf, and a tiger. You could read people very, very well. And your gaze could be very intense. Men view you as someone that is very self-reflective. You're able to question yourself and your ideas. Like, you have the wisdom to know that just because you believe one thing doesn't mean that everyone has to believe that. Or that what works for you will work for everyone else. You could be very patient. You could also like flowers. Men view you as someone that is very sweet, though. You're super strong and everything, but and intimidating. There could be someone that wants to reconcile with you, by the way. Men view you as someone that's very protective of themselves, but they also want to protect you in some way. They also view you as someone they would love to snuggle and kiss on. Alright, I think that's what I get from your oracle cards. Let me pull out your tarot and see where we go from there. Alright, for your tarot we have the 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Hermit, 2 of Cups, the Empress, the 4 of Wands, the Star, Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Swords. All right, group 3. So how do men view you? I see you as someone that can calm their fears. Someone that brings them joy, helps them to relax, get them out of their anxiety or their fear. I see you as someone that can get them out of their worst nightmare. They view you as someone that when they're going through tough decisions or a hard time, you can shine a light and show them the way out. They view you as someone that allows them to make their own decisions and that they have the power to know what is right for themselves. That they know what is true for them. They view you as a guide, someone that gives them new ideas, someone that helps them to make big changes in their lives, to get out of feeling stuck in a situation. You definitely pique their curiosity. They definitely are curious about you. They view you as someone that has new ideas about things, someone that is full of hope and joy, someone that goes internally to find answers for themselves, someone that seeks out their own voice in order to make decisions about their life. And in doing so, you help them do the same thing. They view you as someone looking for your divine counterpart. With the Hermit, I'm getting that you've gone on a search to the ends of the earth to try to find this person. With your little lantern. They view you as someone that's had to walk away from a lot of things. They view you as someone that follows their gut. They view you as being extremely beautiful, someone that has a lot of things going for them. You are like 10 out of 10. They view you as someone that has so much to give. They view you as like long-term commitment, wifey or hubby type of a person. They view you as someone with a lot of creativity, someone with a lot of passion. They also view you as someone that seeks out the truth, someone that can make hard decisions, someone that is very intelligent, someone that is not easily fooled, someone that is mature and reasonable, someone that loves the fantasy and the romance, but understands reality as well. They view you as someone with a rich inner world that likes to play. But you're also very grounded in reality. Like you know when to come back to earth. Yeah, they view you as a very capable and beautiful guide for them. They view you as someone they are very lucky to have met. They do love your aesthetic because you give off you have a bit of a warrior vibe to you. Warrior princess. Yeah, you're just a very well-balanced person. They view you as someone that will get what they want, whatever that might be. And that you would deserve it. They do enjoy your figure, especially your backside. They like your hair too. They view you as someone they want to play with. I'm getting like tea party vibes off of that card. Like childlike. Someone to have fun with, you know? Like just be weird together. Yeah, I'm getting it a lot. Even with the Empress and the King of Swords, it's like they want to play dress up with you or something. Halloween's coming up, so maybe they view you as someone that would be really cool to like go to a party, like dress up and then go to a party with or something. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop laughing at the king. His crown and his bird or whatever the hell he's holding, his hawk or something. I don't know what it is. I'll be a king and you be a queen. Here's my costume. And then just never want to take it off. He's got one of those Burger King crowns or whatever. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. Alright, so group 3, extra cards. We have banter. They view you as someone that is very quick-witted. Someone that they could have very fun conversation with. Fantasy. Yeah, I think men view you as a fantasy. And also you bring out the fantasy in them. Like you get them out of whatever stresses they're under and put them in a dream world space. A space that's much more fun. Thinking of you. Yeah, you could run rent-free in men's heads. Men think of you quite often. Or they find that they can't seem to stop thinking about you. Like they could just be in the middle of a conversation and something gets brought up and it'll make them think of you. And we have kiss. For a second time. Yes, men definitely view you as someone that they could kiss a lot. Like a lot. They view you as someone they would definitely want to be intimate with. Well, group 3, that is your reading. If you enjoyed it, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.